Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Chaos-Reighn here. Once again, I am here bringing you an updated guide slash kind of update of what I'm doing in League. As you saw before, I was excuse me, stacking a lot of point blank and effect of that, basically trying to get as much damage as I could. And I have taken it a step further because I have found myself not in need of a couple of nodes. I have used those nodes to optimally scale my damage as best as I can by using an old tried but true classic method. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this method so you guys can see it, and as such I'm going to be showing you a boss test. This is a first test of this boss that I'm going to be doing with a specific gem in place, and I will go over that that gem change once I'm in it, excuse me. And as such, let's go ahead and show you the quick tweaks that we have made to the build and what they entail. So if we go down to our clusters, first and foremost you see that we dropped the split personality already, and we are now using repeater eye to eye on one of them. And we're still using the cold res to stay res capped. Instead of the dodge, you'll see what we did instead. We are using a streamlined and repeater, or sorry, streamlined and eye to eye for the second one. And I'm doing this because this is up to 70%, no, 30, 40, 50, 60% increased if I'm nearby the enemy, which is huge. This is also multiplied by our point blank and our chin soul. So on top of that, we also are taking all of these nodes here, along with taking the Lion Eye Fall to convert them into bow nodes. These nodes, as you see, give us crit chance and crit multi. If I go over to our eye shot skill now, it is now a tooltip of 119,000 on a chin soul, and that's pretty intense. That translates to a lot of damage, and then all of that damage is just then multiplied by even more damage throughout. Also, something to note is that this is my clear eye shot. My clear eye shot, I have changed my links to add in chain, mainly because I am now doing so much damage that I don't need the cold pin on here. I can actually lose a little bit of the penetration I get from there and instead chain and attack faster. I have also changed my links from cold pin on my armor for faster attacks, so I can then apply my void shots even faster, and I can then just chain a whole bunch of damage quicker with Hydro Sphere. So on top of that, we're going to be doing our damage test officially on a Shaper. Let's go ahead and see what the Shaper has in store for us, shall we? Now, I will say that if you're going to do this, you probably want to stack one more repeater eye to eye or something like that. It's not necessary. I have insane damage as is. This is just icing on the cake if you do decide to stack it. And as you can see in this video, you're gonna basically see what we did to Cyrus. I just killed my Cyrus and then end up getting a melee fizz, which I end up selling for 7x almost immediately after placing it in my tab. So that was a pretty good come up. I did enjoy that. I really hate this boss though. Where are you? Over here? Okay. Alright, boss is dead. Let's get on to the next boss. Who is it? Phasing boss. And it's this boss. Oh man. Alright. Come on down, buddy. I want him to do that lightning thing. Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. So he does that, and then I can just do this. And he's phased. Now he moves here. Leaves all this weird shocked ground, though that doesn't matter too much. I didn't want to step super close to him, mainly because if I did, he could one-shot me if he hits. I do have dodge and a lot of it, but that doesn't stop enemies from just like taking a pot shot at me and one-shotting me. Oh, is this a spider again? Okay, this is a spider. This, yeah, let's do this. Goodbye, goddess. Alright. No, this is Cyrus. Sorry, not Cyrus. This is Shaper, and you're going to see my bossing DPS at its fullest. This is the bossing DPS that people used to compare their DPSs to as Shaper. Now everyone does Cyrus. I will say that there's not a lot of difference for me. Hey, buddy. And he's phased. I almost hit him in one burst. If you saw there, I literally was able to just kind of come really close to taking him down in one burst to phase. Looks like someone's offering me on my excuse me, 4x ultimatum. So that little nick you saw right there, basically the reason why I didn't take much damage is because I took the other node. It gives me 30% damage reduction. That with the Wind Dancer out gives me insane damage reduction on our first hit taken. And he's phased. Oh no. Looks like he got to Xana, so I might be dying right here. Let's see if I can kill him before he teleports around. Oh, she still did the bubble. That was interesting. I have never seen her die and still do the bubble. That's really weird. Oh, well, I didn't expect that to happen. I got juked by the Shaper clone. I'm able to take a hit of those. I don't think the purple balls, but the hit, the hit of the Shaper balls relatively easily. Those purple balls, regardless of my damage reduction, seem to just eat through everything. I think it's because they're pure chaos and I have negative chaos res. I have no idea exactly what Shaper mechanics are as far as that goes. But I do have really good damage reduction via Immortal Call and, and excuse me, via Wind Dancer plus the Tailwind Gathering Winds node. at 10 stacks, I have 30% damage reduction and lose all of my wind stacks. Then I just gain them back immediately upon shooting barrage or anything like that. Basically making it so I can almost infinitely gain that amount of damage reduction. Alright. And that's Shaper. I would have done it deathless, but I messed up. It is what it is. But yeah, that was Shaper on Awakener 8. I am not Awakener 9. And pretty easy. Really insane Shaper DPS. Again, this is the setup. I am using a Headhunter, so I don't have the bossing DPS for a belt. Now, the best in-slot you can use is a Torrent Reclamation. I will say that right now. For a unique belt. If you're using any other belt, it has to be rare for bossing DPS. If I just use a Headhunter because this is basically both my single target and my clear. I'm basically running around doing all content, bossing, killing Cyrus, killing Conquerors, killing everything, all at the same time as running juiced maps and everything like that all in one. And I managed to kind of balance it all in a really enormous balancing act to do exactly everything I wanted it to do. So without further ado, this has been Chaos-Reighn. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And see you guys in the next video.